ever there is one driver which can propel our country to full-scale developed status, then it is through quality skills training. On that front, the Council for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, COTVET, through a Skills Development Fund, is spearheading that agenda in Ghana.
Who is going to provide the service?
And our main focus has been on mass production of garments.
There was a lot of talk about Sakawa. Are you able to use these same processes to also apprehend people? That is correct.
Our research showed that Ghana was at number 8 in the world when it comes to cybercrime.
On this program, we shall open up the SDF to you.
So SDF is here to support businesses to train their staff to be very productive.
All that we're trying to do is to build a very solid human capital base.
We shall profile beneficiaries of SDF.
We are now even positioned to train about 400 workers.
To give them $276,000 US. There is a fund from which we are giving grants to businesses to address these challenges.
You develop these moringa plants into products like soap, creams. Okay. My name is Albert Tankra and I bring you SDF Diaries. Make a date with me on GTV. SDF is an initiative of the Government of Ghana with support from the World Bank and Danida. Hello there, and a lovely good evening to you out there. My name is Albert Tankra, and I bring you your ever-educative and interesting TV program, SDF Diaries. Today we're reporting from the World Bank Ghana office. The Ghana Skills and Technology Development Project has been designed to stimulate skills and technology-based development in key sectors of the economy. Today, SDF takes stock of its activities with its key partners and stakeholders. Today, this event is going to be chaired by the Honorable Minister for Education. Yes, it's going to be inclusive of stock-taking activities and also to look at the way forward for the Skills Development Fund, which is managed by COTVET. It promises to be exciting, intriguing, and very educative. Stick and stay with me on SDF Diaries.
Following Ghana's impressive gains in economic growth and poverty reduction over the past decade, the government's second growth and poverty reduction strategy, as well as its current medium-term national development framework, Ghana Shared Growth and Development Agenda 2010-2013, is committed to focusing on the manpower needs of a future middle-income Ghana. However, the country needs to address critical skills and technology challenges for sustained growth of the economy, especially the private sector. The government has been trying to consistently address these gaps through the Growth and Poverty Reduction Strategy 2 and in the Ghana Shared Growth and Development Agenda, both of which have an increased attention to building human capital. As such, the Ghana Skills and Technology Development Project was initiated. The Ghana Skills and Technology Development Project is an initiative of the Government of Ghana in response to critical skills and technology deficits in the productive sectors of our economy. The project is designed to stimulate skills and technology-based development in key economic sectors through demand-driven improvements in the quality of formal and informal training and development and adoption of new technologies. The project is funded with an IDA facility of $50 million from the World Bank and a $10 million grant from Danida in support of the Skills Development Fund, the Ghana Skills and Technology Development Project. The 5-year project 2011 to 2016 is being implemented by the Council for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, COTVET. Today, we are here to participate in a results forum at the World Bank office in Accra. The objective of the forum is to showcase the results of calls 1 to 3 of the Skills Development Fund (SDF) to the relevant stakeholders. The forum commenced with an exhibition by some 10 beneficiaries of the SDF who mounted stands and displayed some of their products. Among the beneficiaries of the Skills Development Fund are FLAIR Catering Limited and Ghana Rice Interprofessional Body, who received grants of 100,000, 854 and 277,165.12 Ghana cedis respectively to support skills upgrading and the development of innovative training modules.
So we believe that if this technology is supported and is spread, more people get to know it. It will actually change the rice sector.
What is the information about? Is it about the soil or is it
You see, we realize that a lot of people they broadcast the rice.
I think it was very useful. It was good to hear what other people are doing. My passion had been in the hospitality industry, as you know, for years. And I've always been concerned about the standard of our hygiene. So the grant that they've kindly given me, I'm trying to address it. And the difference between teaching the young men and women that come to my school from what they used to do and after the training is phenomenal.
Exhibitors were drawn from different sectors of the economy, in both the formal and informal sectors, including leather product manufacturers, jewelry makers, and mushroom farmers, among others. The higher-level stakeholders visited and interacted with grantees at the exhibition stands on the outcomes of SDF support on their productivity.
To service, to repair those things.
Well done. Thank you very much.
They're exporting. They were doing just about 20 tons per hectare. Now they are doing 80 tons because they got support. They brought somebody from Costa Rica to train their farmers how to construct the seedlings which they call spoons. They used to depend on the food researchers solely for the spoons. And that obviously had limitations because when they wanted the quantities they were not getting it.
But they are more for researching.
Yes. So with a very we just talked about you and your beekeeping.
Oh, okay, the wax.
The wax.
And we are doing that to develop also
But how about patronage? Are people
on order?
On pre-ordered basis. So we have an online platform whereby it's a website. We have designs on our portal, so when you share it, ask the design that you want, and we do for you as well.
The plenary session was chaired by the Minister of Education, who welcomed the gathering. Among the participants were members of parliament, high-level government officials, development partners, SDF grant beneficiaries and the media. The SDF manager, Mr. SIMPSON, set the ball rolling by making a presentation on the progress made in grant making at SDF. Among others, Atu mentioned that SDF has since 2011 awarded over 16 million Ghana cedis to 78 Ghanaian firms in the formal and informal sectors.
They do their work, they bring it to us independently. Those that pass are sent to the next step. And these people are working independently. The tool they use is posted on the website for all to see. So if you want to pass, look at how the thing will be graded, and then you can tailor your proposals accordingly or answer those questions. There are others that can't on their own apply for grants. It is for them to understand the process and to properly do the planning. For these ones, we have also trained about 70 consultants across the country. Every region has a number of them. to support the informal sector, especially to apply for grants. And I'm happy to note that for the last round we did, out of the 168 that got a grant, 120 were in the informal sector because of the support of these people. Again, we have monitors. These are public funds. We give them out to people to use to buy skills and to buy other things. We need to know what's happening. So every single month, we have a monitor going to every project to see how things are going, to support them to solve problems and to feed their back with what we need to do to improve. So we have done all these to ensure that the fund is utilized efficiently and there's transparency also. The first round that we had, as we mentioned, we received 493 applications, but gave only 6. People applied for all kinds of things, to go and buy a car, to go and buy a house, to go and buy the message had not gone down sufficiently. So we got just 6, 1.5 million Ghana cedis. But when the whole stuff came in, but this 6 resolved, we moved from 6 to 72 within 8 months, and 15.3 million Ghana cedis recorded as grants. And we got better. Well, 428 grant applications came in. We had 168 approved. As I said, 120 went to the informal sector. The total fund moved from 15.3 to almost double, 29.35. So we have seen improvements every single call, and we hope that we will continue to improve the call 4 and so on and so forth. This is how it looks like, how we are spread across the country. It doesn't look very encouraging here, but we looked at AGI data on how firms across the country spread, and this represents the spread fairly evenly. But we are still doing hard work to ensure that, especially Upper West, Upper East, North, there are so many agri concerns there. We could give a lot more grants to these ones. In the 4th quarter, we have received applications for. We have a number of applications in these regions, and we are sure that going forward, we could even do better because we are spread across the country. Now, in terms of updates of disbursements, of the 16.6 so that we have committed for the first 2 rounds, we have paid out 12 million Ghana cedis. That's about quite a bit of the total grants has been paid out. As we said, we gave grants of 29 million to the for 3 applicants. We did a ceremony last month. We had the pleasure of having the Honourable Minister and of that we had 29 million, and we hope to have disbursed 13 million by the end of this quarter. By the 16th, we hope to have done 642. The total that we should have done is much lower than this, but we are going to beat expectations by a wide margin. In terms of commitment of funds, in dollar terms, that's how it looks like.
Mr. Johnson YIADOM, Head of Monitoring and Evaluation at the COTVET Project Support Unit, made a presentation on the results achieved as a result of SDF funding to the 78 grantees. He submitted that SDF support to the 78 grantees has increased their productivity by 12,000 Ghana cedis in 2013.
Currently, we have completed 26 of the projects, of the 78 projects. We have 22 doing tranche 2, tranche 1, 31 doing tranche 2, and then 2 of them doing tranche 3. This is because the grants are normally disbursed in 3 tranches. We are very sure that by June of this year, 68 of the projects will be completed, and then the remaining 10, we are expecting only 2 of them to go into 2015.
Commenting, Mr. Peter Materu, on behalf of World Bank Country Director, expressed the bank's happiness to be a partner and supporter of the GSTDP and was appreciative of government's decision to be selective in terms of the sectors that benefit from SDF. He commended COTVET for the nationwide outreach undertaking and was pleased that the fund had reached a point where verifiable results could be showcased. He pledged the continued support of the bank and encouraged the fund managers to redouble efforts to reach the bottom 40% of society, whilst ensuring the transparency and rigor of the fund. He ended by encouraging government to mainstream the fund into its budgeting processes to guarantee sustainability.
To our premises here in Accra, and also to this event, which is a demonstration of the strong partnership between the government and development partners in Ghana to address a critical development challenge. We are very pleased to be hosting this event, which provides an opportunity for stakeholders to see and discuss some of the first results of the Skills Development Fund. And we in the World Bank see this as a very, very important opportunity because we believe strongly in a focus on results, because it is results rather than inputs and processes that change the lives of people and make a difference in the economy. We're also very happy to have been involved in the program from the very beginning and to see that after a lot of hard work by the government and its partners, the fund has now started to deliver some results. The focus of the project and the fund is to support skills development and vocational training in a program that also emphasizes science, technology, and innovation. It also aims to contribute to private sector development by supporting training and innovative technology development based on demand by enterprises, big and small, and from the public and private sector. We see the long-term objective of this as to improve labor productivity and employability, and also to help diversify the economy. And in order to ensure lasting impacts and to avoid spreading resources too thinly, we are pleased that the government decided to be selective in terms of the sectors we covered under this initiative, to be selective and limit this to 4 sectors: construction industry, ICT, livestock industry, and hospitality. We are pleased that the implementation of the program has now reached a point where we can demonstrate results. And it's encouraging that together we've been able to overcome the initial difficulties in implementation, and there are quite a few, and place the program in a